And, well, actually, VP are coming in quite heavily for this. It might cause a bit of conflict. Miracle already wants to start with the static link. He'll do it over on Illidan. Now, Moon, he is right on top of that rune. Now, who's going to be grabbing it? He gets a two-man crush, and it does go to Slardar as well as a tiny bit. Moon, can he get out of this one? Quick, get him alive. FNG is actually down for the count. There's a quick salve coming in, which was
so
burnt
much damage on
Slardar,
Miracle.
but they just keep fighting through. He's stolen 21 extra points of damage.
He's got the move speed now.
There's no soul assumption, and there's that move speed. You'd say kicking him. He's down to 13 life. It's a lucky number for him right now. Running further and further away, but it's not lucky enough. The Razor will pick up one of the kills, and that is going to be a 2-0 advantage to a team that's already running potentially very aggressive dual lanes, plus the Tiny to grab that rune on the bottom lane.
That using pretty much all of your mana and your last hit potential just to go for that kill.
They're about to have a crack. With the crush on Doom, they're going to keep him out and then into the sprint. Fly does still have Shallow Grave, and that's why FNG has to do this block. There's no crush available, even with the 5-6 charges. Fly, okay, there is a level death. That'll give you a cancel, and Doom able to get that last swing in before Fly was able to get back in range of that tier 1 tower, at least the safety range of that tier 1 tower.
And I really like that Illidan decided to skill at that point, securing himself a kill, but meanwhile at bottom lane, they actually do get a kill.
Attack, be it onto heroes or be it onto towers.
And Monkey Business just sets the pace so fast with how well they do in the lane.
Relocate coming up towards the top lane. It's going to bring in No-Tail, looking for Illidan. Not the perfect avalanche, just hoping hit Lil makes it so this ulti of Race doesn't achieve anything. In fact, he's coming over just to look at the Ancients as well, check and see what's going on.
He's got to be careful. He actually doesn't have Meld quite yet, but he's banking on Miracle not actually fighting this, but Miracle, so much damage!
Oh my! The Tombstone, FNG did not have Soul Ring. Miracle will still die here, however. With the road
immediately, maybe force some inopportune dooms by Illidan. You could kind of get away with that this game.
Oh, FNG. So much damage. The last attack from Crit's going to arrive. But the
so the hero a lot. So most of the time you want to be able to soak up XP in one lane and then use the birds to kind of just...
No-Tail, he has that blink. Avalanche tosses in and that Templar assassin just disappears. FNG's also out a little bit too far. All the balls connecting apart from one, and that might just be, okay, it was two. And two was enough to slap him down. The Tombstone will also be brought down. No one dying to heal it up. You've lost your Visage. Visage actually died back behind the tier 2 tower. That's how far out he was. And Phobos, if he runs east, he ran in. The Avalanche and Toss will still be there, and Phobos will end up dropping. They trigger the dust very
pace that Monkey Business kind of lay on top of you. So difficult.
No-Tail's about to jump himself in, looking for the big Avalanche. Catches out 3 heroes. The Flash field in there too. It's not there just yet by Slardar. Now Will and the Templar assassin. But the Tombstone is down. They cannot deal with it. The Tomb is on the Razor with no ultimate available. They leave Shallow Grave on Slardar, but Miracle is just so damn low.
Miracle's not
Tries to
gonna
heal him
survive.
1 second time. There's the heal, and it buys him just enough time to survive. But you've still lost the Tiny who bought back. The Wisp and Slardar ended up dropping, and No-Tail, he's just hunting after Illidan. The top
He's got the
with
damage.
a punch is going to be enough to get the kill on the Doombringer. And FNG and God, they've abandoned Roshan, while Broodmother, he chased after the rotations. They're saying they're not doing Roshan anymore.
I think they're just hoping to bait out No-Tail, but they're going to go for it.
With the plasma field, that's a lot of damage. One more punch. 19 life on God. He's still on the run out of here. Miracle. He needs the movement speed, and he got a haste rune. The Wisp will relocate him with the spirits.
Damage is pretty low, but with the amplified damage, it might make it easier for them, but at the same time, everyone from VP is ready, but No-Tail
going after the kills instead. I think they're more concussed, but they don't have a sentry.
They've got a bird in here and a lot of spiders, but I don't actually think...
And No-Tail, he just doesn't care. He jumps up after Lil with the Wisp coming up with the spirits. They're going to find the kill of the ball.
They could get Illidan here too.
They're going to find Illidan. He'll get the Doom off on Crit versus support only. FNG wants to help out. The Tombstone is dropped. Miracle will quickly mop this up, and Crit, the Shallow Grave will try and keep him alive. They have to get these fighters off him. He needs a couple of seconds longer, and he just does not have it.
If they could get G here, though, this would be such a good trade for them.
The Avalanche toss, they've got it, man. Templar assassin is down.
The speed that Monkey Business is playing at is just so fast. They immediately lose 3 heroes. No-Tail buys back. He thinks to himself, okay, we'll just continue the fight.
The edge, they're saying, am I actually good to fight? You think you are, so you just go for it. Middle lane, looks like Illidan, the blink, crush, relocate's coming in as well, and Illidan, he gets brought down with the Avalanche toss! Oh my! Almost take that entire dire creep wave. The tier 3 tower is almost gone. God Refraction is up, so he was able to blink himself away and avoid the damage from the Avalanche toss as the Undying minion is tossed towards the... You
kind of have to think to yourself, yeah, it's only 2 heroes that we see right now, but it could potentially be 5 instantly.
Yep. Miracle, trouble for him at the moment.
This is what we're talking about.
Slardar, the big rush. He caught out 3, the relocate coming from behind with the Avalanche toss. They can actually bring down with the cleave. Three of the heroes, VP, this is not the dream right now. They're gonna lose. You can throw down sentries all you want, the obs are down as well, but Tiny's free to jump in, and probably 2-1, okay, he just goes it with the avalanche toss, and Moon to follow up, Illidanstr completely crunched up and controlled, but it doesn't even matter if you get a Doom target off, they've lost 2, they've lost 3, they're gonna lose Slardar, they may actually lose even more than this, the Doombringer was able to get us up on the tree line, they've lost the game, it's 27-7 is the end score as Monkey setting one hell of a pace here at MLG.
More than a kill a minute so far for them. I mean, it's just so hard to keep up with that kind of style where behind early, and Monkey Business, they just choke you out. They don't really allow you opportunities to get back into the game. They're never going to split up on the map. We saw early on in the tournament where they played against EG, and you saw that moment where Crit was like that. That was like the one time I saw one of their individual players get caught off.
Yep.
But for the most part, I mean, they just moved together as a unit so well. Everyone's always there to back themselves up. Every single time they took a fight, at worst it was 3